Hello everyone. Welcome to online session of Standard 8th Civics. Students, in this session we will revise chapter number 4, the Indian Judicial System. In the previous chapters of Civics, we have studied about legislature and executive in detail. The legislature at the national level, that is, at the level of central government, is called the parliament. It consists of the president and the two houses of the parliament, that is, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. In a parliamentary system, the executive is the part of the legislature and is responsible to the legislature. India's union executive comprises of the President, Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers. The function of the legislature is to make laws, and the executive implement those laws, and the judiciary provides justice. The functions of these organs, their jurisdiction and limitations on their power, and the interrelationship between these organs are decided by the Constitution. Along with the legislature and the executive, the judiciary too is an important organ of the government. Students, about judiciary we have already studied in this chapter, and now let us revise the chapter. So, students, what is the role of the judiciary? Judiciary works to give justice and thereby helps in removing injustice in a society. It helps to protect the rights of the people and establishes a healthy society. Students, why giving justice is necessary? Why are laws necessary in society? Laws are required for maintaining discipline in the society. Differences in the opinions, thoughts, perspective tend to appear among common people, which lead to conflicts. In order to manage and handle these conflicts, laws are essential in the society. Students, opinions, thoughts, perspective, beliefs, faith, and culture differ from person to person. If people are tolerant, they can avoid conflicts. But if differences of opinion are very sharp, they may lead to conflicts. They should be resolved impartially and in accordance with the laws. For this purpose, an unbiased judicial machinery is required. Therefore, laws are necessary in society. Also, sometimes there may arise conflict of interest between individual and the government because of the decision or law which are made by the government may seem unfair to the people, and they may approach the court for justice. People can go to the court against the government as well, as they feel the decision of the government is against the Constitution. Therefore, the government tries to implement the objectives of social justice and equality laid down in the Constitution. And the court also supports the government through its active involvement by helping the weaker sections. As the rule of law is protected by the judiciary, the law treats everyone equally: rich, poor, forward, backward, men, women, everyone, as this is also expressed clearly through judicial decisions. Structure of the judiciary. Students, we have already studied about the structure of judiciary. The Supreme Court is the apex court, under which there are high courts. The high courts control the district courts, following which there are lower courts which are at the bottom of this structure. So, students, which court is the apex court? Apex means higher court, at the top. The Supreme Court is the apex court, under which there are high courts. Students, who heads the Supreme Court of India? The Chief Justice of India, that is CJI, heads the Supreme Court of India. Who appoints the Chief Justice of India? The President appoints the Chief Justice of India and the other judges of Supreme Court. And who is appointed as the Chief Justice? The senior most judge of the Supreme Court is appointed as the Chief Justice. Students, for the smooth functioning of the judiciary, the Constitution has made some provisions so that the judiciary should not work under any kind of pressure. With the help of these provisions, the independence of the judiciary is maintained so as to enable the judges to fearlessly carry out the function of giving justice. So, let us revise which are the provisions that preserve the independence of the judiciary. The eligibility criteria for judges is laid down by the Constitution. A legal expert or one having served as the High Court judge or an experienced advocate is considered eligible. President appoints the judges. This helps to avoid political pressure. Judges enjoy the security of tenure. They cannot be removed from the post for any trivial or political reasons. The retirement age of judges of Supreme Court is 65 years and for High Court is 62 years. The salaries of the judges are drawn from the Consolidated Fund of India, that is CFI. Personal criticisms cannot be made on judges for their acts and decisions. Contempt of court is considered as a punishable offense. This not only protects the judges from misguided or wrongful criticism but also preserves the independence of the judiciary. The Parliament cannot discuss the decisions of the judges. However, it has the right to remove the judges from their position through the impeachment procedure. What are the functions of the Supreme Court? As a federal court, it has the responsibility to settle disputes between the center and states on one side and state on the other. It means judiciary system provide mechanism for resolving disputes between citizens and government, between the center and the state government, and between the two states government. It may also give orders to relevant authorities for the protection of fundamental rights of citizens, to review decrees and orders of lower courts and also review its own decision. In case the President asks for the advice of the court to understand the legal aspects in matters of public importance and provides the necessary advice. Students, why does the President seek the advice of the Supreme Court on any issue of the public importance? Because Supreme Court is being considered as an apex court. The role and position of the Supreme Court is very important in the judicial and political system of India, as the President nominates the judges. The President seeks the advice of the Supreme Court on any issue of public importance as to have a large impact of the court and the constitution on the people. Therefore, the President seeks the advice of the Supreme Court on any issue of public importance.